Hey YouTube, I just thought I would take a minute and just do a quick video of the snowblower and how it functions. I get a lot of questions on how does this thing run, what makes it tick, and so I thought I would just take a minute to show you some of the concepts that were in my mind as I attacked this project and how it all turned out. Yeah, it is a novelty item, but it's much more than that. There's a lot more going on here and a lot more thought put into this, and that's really what I wanted to try and illustrate and show you some of the applications that went into this. Where do we start? I don't know. Let's start at the business end here. It is a two-stage, obviously. Modified fan, and it's extremely powerful. Yeah, I'll use electric start, thanks. I've had these ears tear off just from the sheer amount of snow that's been coming out of this thing. So the hydraulics that control the up and down with the chute and the left and right are seriously super. Very quick to react and very, very intuitive to use. And drift cutters, couldn't help but put a little bit of stylish tribal flair on them. But yeah, it really does attack hard packed snow. Whatever a snow plow or a plow truck has left behind, just devours it. I mean, it throws it far, and it's not something you want to be standing in front of. Just the sheer velocity of the snow coming out, extremely powerful. The motor, well, it's a big block Chevrolet. It has electric water pump, as you see, has a Meloden gear drive in it, Lunati 292 camshaft. It is old school. It is carbureted. It has a mechanical fuel pump. Less is more. Upswept truck pull headers. I get a lot of questions on YouTube. Are you deaf yet? Well, not yet. It does have, however, baffles inside. They do trap and eliminate a lot of the drone and a lot of the harmful noise. So when you are using it, it's much quieter. You don't apparently see them, but they do exist in there. There are baffles in it. The tracks, well, the tracks are hydraulically driven. That is for sure. They are independently controlled, left and right. And as a result, I can go forward with one track and reverse with the other. This thing turns on a dime. I have pulled vehicles out of a snowbank with it. It is extremely powerful when you're applying the forward motion into a snowdrift. They will not stop. The auger is crank driven, and there's a reason for that. For simple reason that sometimes you get really deep snow accumulation and it's wet or it's fluffy and you want to control where you place the snow, or just overall fun factor, throw it super far. You have the ability to do that with a throttle that's on the dashboard up here. So again, this chassis will accommodate not just this, in this case it's a big block Chevy, but a big block Ford, a 440 Mopar, whatever your brand loyalty is, this chassis will support it. It's essentially an integral chassis that will just house a typical North American V8 right down to a standalone LS. So a lot of fun in that method. You can build one yourself, a lot of fun. I get a lot of questions on these handlebars, and I'll illustrate quickly how this works. They are heated, and they're heated through an old school ball valve here that you can control. And what that does is you can control the coolant that flows through these handlebars. They are in fact hollow, so the coolant does go through them, and it does warm it up. Today it's minus 20 out, 20 degrees Celsius. It's cold, and it makes a really nice touch. The controls, there's a right control and a left control for the track, and so when you're using it, your hands are placed like so, and it's quite simply like a dead man switch. It's a spring return to center. You let go and it stops. So you saw it sitting. All I would have to do to make it go forward or spin on a dime, one forward, one backwards, and it works much like a Bobcat. Radiator it does have, obviously, has a two-speed switch, so high and low, and that blows the nice warm air onto the operator. I get a lot of questions about what is that? that is a simple kick. So a little bit of downforce on that, and what it allows you to do is lift the auger. And I'm going to say anywhere from about, I'm just going to estimate, 10, 15 kilos of downforce, good Canadian kilo, up it comes. So very easy to load. It gives nice downforce. So you're not having to see the auger being pitchy when it's going down the road or going down the driveway when it's clearing. It does not jump up easily. Has a nice even drag on the ground, gives a nice clean finish. But when you want to go up even something like that, I could gladly show you a video. It will climb upstairs. It's tremendously maneuverable. It's good for parking it in tight spaces like in the garage, for example. And these are my auger controls. So left and right on the auger and up and down on this one. This is my engagement. It has a lockout. I don't know if you can see that, but you lift that and that'll let me lock out the drives on the front, which engage my auger. And let's not forget the most important feature, the drink holder. It is a prototype. Some things that I've again added to it over the years, block heater. It does have provisions for remote electric start. I just haven't done that. Again, it's a lot of fun. It is a novelty item, but again, this thing runs every day. It's extremely reliable. It's been wonderful, does a job, and if you have any comments or concerns, questions, don't hesitate to put them in the link below. Like and subscribe. I'll gladly answer the questions and help you maybe build one of yourself if that's what you want to do. Bye for now.